Green eggs and ham. Oh, I wanna eat some green eggs and ham. Oh, let me get that BTC to 10K. And I'll take that E for 300. Oh, I need to see that Ethereum go lower so I can buy it up while everybody sells in panic and fear. Everybody's scared right now, but I wanna buy more Ethereum. Oh, can I get Ethereum for 300? Oh, I wanna buy it for the low, 'cause I got some pugs that you didn't even know. I need that Ethereum for 300, please. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Skidaddy got that, got that, ooh. La da da da. dun, dun, dun. All right, all right, all right, all right. Enough singing, enough singing, enough singing. Yes, sir. Listen, man. I'm here with an early Saturday morning, John. You know what I'm saying? I had an interesting dream yesterday. Oh, maybe now the dream is starting to make more sense. Doug, what up? What up? What up? What up? What up, Doug? Good morning to you too, man. What you doing up so early on a Saturday, bruh? You know what I'm saying? So I wake up and whoo, my phone was on swole. You know what I'm saying? By the way, welcome to Solo TV 84. I'm your gracious host, Solomon Jones. And today we talking about what is currently going on in the cryptocurrency market, right? Now, as you guys can see, Bitcoin is at 19,000. It went down to, from what I saw, about 19,100 at one point. And yeah, Ethereum is at 1,000. Ethereum went down to like 900 at one point, right? So the crypto market is continuing to go down. Now, of course, you had various different technical analysts saying that a couple weeks ago, 25K was the bottom. Then it was 20K is the bottom. Then 19.5 is the bottom. Well, it's not the bottom because we're below 19.5, right? So what is the bottom? Well, I find it interesting. The next point for the Celsius to be liquidated is at 13,200 and something. I'm not sure, but I find this very, very interesting. And we definitely will be going to 18K. Might be in a few hours, might be by tonight. Who knows? Or we could be going sideways, or we could just be going straight down to 10K. Regardless, I highly recommend that people mentally prepare themselves for any scenario. And then, of course, folks, you know, I know that there are people panicking right now and whatnot. Just know that I am here for you guys. Anybody needs to talk, you guys know that, you know, just leave a comment in the chat if you're watching it live, or if you want to leave it on the channel, we can definitely talk. But please don't hurt yourself. At this point, you know, my philosophy is always what goes down must go up and what goes up must come down. The suicide hotline phone number is 800-273-8255. The suicide hotline number is 800-273-8255. Okay. Fear to greed index is at a 6. Hey, Q Dog, what's good, bro? I'm not going cap, bro. I'm hoping Ethereum goes down to 300 so I can get something, bro. Like for me, bro, the way I look at it is like, this is like 2020 part 2, man. Listen, they got me the first time, bro. But now they're doing it again. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice. No. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. You feel me? But yeah, right now the market is continuing to go lower. The fear to greed index is at a 6, and it wouldn't shock me if we go down to a 1 eventually. And you have people painting a 10K scenario. Now, look, guys, I'm not here to spread no fear, uncertainty, doubt, because there's a lot of people that are already fearful. However, I do look at this as a situation where we have to be realistic. You know, you had people, YouTubers, not me, but you had people saying we would never go down to $40,000 Bitcoin again. Obviously, that happened. We had people say that we would never go below a 20,000 Bitcoin again. Obviously, that happened. Okay. So never say never. Like I said, I was around in 2020 when Bitcoin lost over 60% of its value within 3 days. All right. So any scenario is possible. Currently Bitcoin is trading at 19,081. Well, it's gone up since then. and trading as low as 18,926 before rebounding marginally above, right? Ooh, Bitcoin is now down 9% on the day and a further 34.47% across the 7 days. All right. So yeah, it's a lot of yikes. Ryan James says we're backing up the truck. Yeah, we right? But you know what I find very interesting about this, guys? If you notice something, you notice how Bitcoin has gone down to 19,000, right? And now the Bitcoin dominance went to as recently as 47% down to 42%. But altcoins haven't made a new low yet, right? And what I mean by that is that altcoins are still, for example, if you look at ADA has been around 46 cents now for the last week. XRP has been around 30 to 31 cents now for the last couple weeks, right? Dogecoin has been at 5 cents now for the last week. So altcoins haven't made a new low yet. And to me, that is a bullish sign. Why do you say that, Solo? You may ask. Well, it shows me that altcoins starting to decouple from Bitcoin. That's what's going on right now, right? So because you would figure if Bitcoin is dropping at the rate that it's been dropping, that altcoins would tumble even further than Bitcoin. And altcoins have. However, in the last week or so, as Bitcoin has gone down from 30K to 19K, altcoins haven't really tumbled as hard as Bitcoin has. Well, some altcoins definitely have, but not what we would consider the blue chip altcoins, right? Like ADA, XRP, AVAX, and heck, even Doge. And look at Shiba Inu. It's at the 7 marker. I would think that SHIB would be at the 1 marker right now. So that is something that I'm continuing to monitor because, like I said, I mean, there could be a glimmer that you might see that the valuation of altcoin might increase in the future very soon, right? Now, I'm not saying that'll happen, but that is something that I'll continue to pay attention to continue to monitor, right? If ETH goes back to $100, I'm buying more without question, says Bluff City Nerd. You know what, Bluff City Nerd? I think that, knowing what I know now after March 2020, this is like a second chance. I mean, even if ETH doesn't go down to $100, and I wouldn't be shocked if it does, but if it doesn't, let's say it goes down to like 300 or 500, I still think that's a great buying opportunity, right? And that's just my personal opinion. I mean, I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice, but this is kind of like a second chance for people who missed out on that 2020 super clearance sale, right? But the reality is that, technical analysts thought that, 20 or 19K is the bottom. They were wrong, right? The truth of the matter is nobody knows what the bottom is. And now they're talking about going possibly down to 10K. If that's the situation for regular folk like you and I, this is a buying opportunity. Definitely. Now, I'm also paying attention to Ka. For those of you who've been following me on Patreon, you know that this recently pumped not too long ago, right? This is a project that Ryoshi is part of. He's one of the founder of Shiba Inu. And Ka is definitely one that's on my radar. I'm also buying dollar cost averaging into Terra Luna Classic, right? Terra Luna Classic. I'm hearing a lot of good things about it behind the scenes. For those who want to get a daily update that I do 5 days a week, check me out on www.patreon.com/solotv84. www.patreon.com/solotv84. All right. That's where you guys can see me active on a daily basis. And like I said, man, it's 6 a.m. my local time, 6:19 to be exact. Man, by the time I make this, by the time I go through my day and whatnot, because I won't be able to have access to a computer, uh, who knows? The price may go even lower. You know what I'm saying? That's just one of the realities of the situation, right? Black Sunday says altcoins are down more than 80% right now. Bitcoin is down 70% from its all-time high. Yeah, Black Sunday. But what I'm talking about is that altcoins haven't made it a new low, because typically the rule of thumb has always been, and see, I got so much criticism when I told people this market is different, and right now I'm being proven right? Because of the fact that typically Bitcoin has never gone below its previous, all-time uh, high cycle. So, for example, the all-time high for Bitcoin before was 20K, right? And we haven't been at 20K since November of 2020, right? So now we're at 19K, and yeah, I mean, I'm expecting it to go lower. Matter of fact, I would be shocked if it didn't go lower. And I think that altcoins, when I say altcoins have made a new lower low, for example, ADA, what was the price of ADA in November of 2020? Let's take a look at that, right? Because some of these altcoins, in my opinion, they should be a lot lower, but they're not. So that, to me, and like I said, it's still very early to call it, but it's something that I'm paying attention to. But that could be a sign that altcoins might be decoupling from Bitcoin, right? So, I mean, back in November the 10th, well, let's go up, or November the 4th, ADA was at 9 cents, okay? The 21st, it was at 12 cents, 12.6 cents. ADA's at 47 cents right now. So that is a bullish sign. Black Ram 313 in the building. What's going on, Ram? What is going on? What is going on? Shout out to Black Ram in the building, man. He up early. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I mean, definitely we could see 18K today. Heck, we might even see 17K. By the time it's Monday, we might be at 15K, okay? I don't know. Jap Animated says, I call 10 to 12K. Okay. Very interesting. Jap Animate, can you give me a reason as to why you call that number? I would just be curious to know. Right? Good time to buy in and sit on it, right? This would be a good time to dollar cost average. Yeah. I mean, that's my opinion, but I do think it'll go lower. So I'm at this point, I mean, like I said, I've been dollar cost averaging. Like I told you guys, I've been buying Terra Luna Classic. I'm looking to get into Ka. And here's another, like I said, even with Ka, it's been at the $41 million market cap for a while. It hasn't really fallen off a cliff, right? Still paying attention to Sheena. Of course, you guys know I talked about this project when it had 100,000 people. When the market cap was $100,000. It's at a very, very low. I'm hoping it'll go below $1 million market cap. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I definitely got my eyes on a lot of different projects. Brianna, what's going on? How you doing? Hey, it's good. I know Brianna's like, yeah, I'm glad I got out. Hey, Brianna, listen. In about 2 weeks, you're gonna wish you were back in, right? but we got to go down first. We got to go down first. Here's the thing: when somebody like Jap Animated says we go down to 10 or 12,000, I'm thinking to myself, if we go down 90% from 69K, right? Wouldn't that, if my math is correct, wouldn't that be $7,000? So why wouldn't we go, if we go down to 10, 12K, why wouldn't we go to 7K, right? How low do you think XRP goes? That's another one. See, let's take a look at XRP, because you guys know I'm all about XRP. X marks the spot. But now that we're back to Bitcoin's 2020 November price, right? If you look at XRP's November price, on November the 22nd, XRP was at 45 cents. Now, remember, with XRP, of course, it's still facing the SEC case. But the fact that XRP is still at 31 cents is very impressive to me. I think that if this continues to go lower, and by the way, I don't know what the lower low is, but XRP at 20 cents, that would be the robbery of a century. XRP at 20 cents would be the steal of a century. Anything is possible, right? I mean, we're talking about a possible $300 ETH when just less than a month ago, people were talking about a $10,000 ETH. You feel me? That is how volatile the crypto market is, guys. That is how volatile the crypto market is. Less than a month ago, people were talking about a $10,000 ETH with the new upgrades and all of that. And now we're talking about a $300 ETH. Let that sink in. Yeah, we are not. $300 is definitely possible. And to me, that's a steal. That is a steal. You feel me? Man, listen, bro. If it goes to 300, bro, this is like a second opportunity for me regarding March 2020. That would be a steal. I mean, I know it could even go lower than that, but even if ETH goes to $500, I mean, wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. Jap Animated says, no reason, that's just where I'm buying. Okay, are you buying Bitcoin or are you buying altcoins? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know which coins you're looking at, man. Because definitely, I mean, we may go a lot lower. Hold on, guys. Let me hit this Perrier. Okay, guys. By the way, I do have to go on my morning walk. You know what I'm saying? That reminds me, I gotta plug in my AirPods. You know what I'm saying? Brianna says 6K BTC is out of the question. Brianna, ain't nothing out the question. Ain't nothing out the question right now. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing out the question, man. They freaking out over there at the cryptocurrency Reddit. They freaking out heavy right now. Ain't nothing out the question. Definitely. 6K BTC is a dream for me. You know what I'm saying? Jab Animated says ETH will be worth the gas fees itself. Yeah. You know what? But if ETH continues to drop, like I said, for me personally, I'm hoping it'll go, you know, with ETH. As I said, if it goes below $800, that's definitely a place that I might start dollar cost averaging. But if it goes lower than that, to me, that's definitely a buying opportunity. Definitely. Brianna says this bear market came swiftly like a thief in the night. LOL, 2024, 2025 will be very interesting. Yeah, you know, you're right. This bear market came on swiftly. I mean, obviously, we've had a lot of macroeconomic events happening with the Russia-Ukraine situation. We've got inflation up the wazoo. We have a food shortage. We have talks about recession. There's a lot of, you know, fear, definitely, you know. So I do think you say 2024, 2025, whenever the next bull run happens, whether it's 2024, 2025, or whether it's later this year, next year, whenever that happens, right? I do believe the next bull run is going to be a violent bull run. Let me say that again. It's going to be a very, very violent bull run to the point that I think it's going to catch a lot of people off guard. You know what I mean? We Are Knights. If ETH goes to 500, I'm selling the PS5. Well, brother, get ready to sell it. Get ready to sell it. Because it wouldn't shock me if we go down to 500. Get ready to sell it. Okay? Like I said, I mean, I'm merely speculating. Like I said, this ain't based off you know what I'm saying, because right now nobody knows what the low is. You know, Bluff City Nerd says, I want SHIB to add another zero. That might happen. You know, this might be Christmas in June or July, right, guys? That's going to be my motto, Christmas in July. I mean, it looks like we're headed that route, right? I mean, SHIB right now is at the 7 marker. You know, anything can happen. Anything can happen. I already talked about XRP, Captain Cisco. Please rewind the video. You know what I'm saying? I already talked about how low XRP can go. You feel me? VW Boogie says Musk is getting sued for Doge. Yeah, I talked about that in the last live stream. Please watch it. We had special guests from Emil Amir on, so we discussed a lot of interesting issues. Brianna Jones says crypto has never seen an economic recession either. I wonder how that's going to affect the standard crypto cycles. Impactful convo solo. Yeah, you know what? And this is another thing. I'm glad you brought that up, right? So, you know, that's one of the criticisms you get from crypto OGs, right? With the cycles. But I guess now, since, you know, we have crypto acting differently from previous behaviors, does that mean that we throw out the cycles and the charts, right? Does this mean now this is invalid? Right? Because if you say that, technical analysis guys might not like that because now you can't be able to time it then, right? But I've always said that, you know what, on such a speculative asset, and I don't care how great you're a technical analyst, 90% of those guys are going to get it wrong. You know what I'm saying? That's facts. 90% of those guys are going to get it wrong. So that if they say 10K, I'm thinking shit, we going to 5K. You know what I'm saying? Oh, listen, one thing I've learned about crypto is whatever those analysts say, always project lower. If they're saying, oh, we're going to 10K now, okay, then okay, so we're going to 5K. Okay. If they're saying we're going to 5K, okay, we're going to 2,000. Okay, all right, I got you. You know what I mean? Carlton Banks III says, no blow off top, but we got a blow off bottom. Larry. You know, and that's one of the reasons when people say, oh, Solo, what do you mean by this manipulation, right? So you guys notice how it just randomly dumps 1,000 here and then, you know, go sideways for a couple of days and then it'll just rip off and dump. And then even technical analysts will tell you, like, when you look at the wicks are looking very, very sus. Like some of these like sell-off wicks and whatnot, right? And then I was looking at an article. Oh, wait, we will look at this article too, right? But then I'm looking at this article, and then it confirms everything that I already knew what was going on, all this manipulation. So this article is by cryptoglobe.com, right? And it states that Bitcoin whale activity jumps to 4-month high as large holders buy the dip. And then I thought to myself, and by the way, for those who want to see more, you know, data, me pulling up charts and historic references, check out my patreon.com, www.patreon.com/solotv84. I do it all of that there. And what I'm talking about will coincide with a Patreon video that I did about a month ago. But I started thinking to myself, this is manipulation, right? Basically, you shake out the paper hands and then you buy it at a lower low. But you keep the price down, right? And so you're looking at this, right? So this is according to cryptocurrency analytics firm Info the Block, which uses a metric called large holders inflow to track the funds going into addresses belonging to BTC whales. The largest inflow since February of this year was spotted this week, with 116,000 Bitcoins worth about 2.5 billion moving in a single day, okay? So what does this mean? So in other words, the whales are gobbling up what the retailers are selling. Now, we haven't even discussed Michael Saylor's when he's going to sell BTC at, right? But if that happens, oh my goodness. Yeah, somebody check on Michael Saylor, man. Somebody check on him. And no jokes, but Michael Saylor, man, you know, 800-273-8255. Somebody please let Michael Saylor know. 800-273-8255. 8255, the suicide hotline. This is not no joke, man. You know what I'm saying? Because, yeah, you know what I mean? Hold on a second. That's my alarm clock, by the way. Whoo. So the reality of the matter is right now, we are in unprecedented times, but the whales are still buying. The whales are still buying, right? So proof Bitcoin whales sell into strength and buy into weakness. Okay, so let's look at this right here. Let's take a look at this. Let's blow this up a little bit so we can see what we're looking at. Okay, number of addresses with balances. Okay, on the 7-day moving average. Yeah, I mean, and you notice how that's starting to increase, right? So while the price is dropping now, the number of BTC holders that hold 10K worth or more is going up. It's very, very interesting. Very, very interesting to me, right? So, guys, on another interesting news, let's talk about this. Popular meme coin, Dogecoin, launches new testnet and push towards DeFi adoption. Okay. So, yes, for all you Dogecoin haters who, well, Dogecoin doesn't have any utility. It's Dogecoin. Well, it looks like the Dogecoin developers are doing something. So the testnet version of the new utility-focused Dogechain offshoot is now open for developers to start building before the mainnet's official launch. Okay, Dogechain is built on Polygon Edge, which lets the project bootstrap a new blockchain network while providing full compatibility with Ethereum smart contracts and transaction. It uses IBFT, Istanbul Byzantine fault-tolerant census mechanism supported POS proof of stake. According to the project's website, features will include games, non-fungible tokens, NFTs, decentralized finance, DeFi, and other decentralized applications, DApps. Doge itself will be used as a gas to power the new chain, which operates as a proof of stake mechanism. The new DC native token will be distributed via airdrop to Doge holders at an unspecified date, with information regarding the snapshot also yet to be announced. Okay. Regarding funding for the new ecosystem, Doge says Dogechain had no special venture capitalist allocations. Everything's transparent and distributed to the community first. Very, very interesting, guys. Now, obviously, as you guys know, the biggest news regarding Dogecoin is Elon Musk is being sued for over $250 billion by a Dogecoin investor who said that Elon misled the public and whatnot. So yeah, I mean, that's a lawsuit I'll definitely be following closely. Do I think that Elon will pay 250 billion? I don't think so. Might there be a settlement? Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Who knows? This dump is like wafting after a rough night of drinking. Just when you think you're done, you got yo. Oh man. Carlton Banks III says back to 2018. Yeah. Taste the Truth says whales still buying. Do they know something we don't? Interesting. Yeah, you know what? They do know something, and you know it's interesting. And like I said, I have a theory, okay? And I mentioned this before on Patreon plenty of times, but this just reminds me of 2020, right? When that C19 situation first went about, and then Bitcoin dropped 65% within 3 days, right? And then then what happened at the end of 2020? Well, Bitcoin reached a brand new all-time high of 49K, right? I mean, to me, I'm not saying I'm right, but it's kind of like you look at this whole macroeconomic situation and everything, and the whales are definitely taking advantage of it. And it wouldn't shock me, like I said, if we have a run sooner than people expected, because we certainly didn't have this, right? I mean, you got to remember 2 months ago, we were talking about a summer bull run. Heck, we were talking about a summer bull run possibly even earlier last month, right? And then, of course, the beginning of this month, then the reality hit home after, because then we already went through the Terra Luna situation. Then we just are going through the Celsius situation right now and the Finblock situation, right? But yeah, I'm call me crazy, but I'm still buying Terra Luna Classic. I think it's gonna shock a lot of people. You feel me? All I know is that I'm in a couple whale groups, and they buying left and right. And so you guys already know my motto. I'm not trying to swim against the whales. I'm trying to swim with the whales. I'm trying to swim with the whales. I'm not trying to swim against the whales. Listen, bro. I'm trying to swim with the whales. Okay. Salute to the whales. They buy and I'm buying too. I've been bearish for a while. Yeah, I mean, you're gonna keep being bearish because and obviously I'm bearish too. But long term, I'm always bullish. I always say that, right? But definitely, because right now it's definitely a free fall. But you know what? To me, if let's say that Ethereum goes down to 300, listen, man, listen, and if Ethereum goes down to 100, Lee, it's like a second opportunity, bro, a second opportunity. Well, for me, I know some people might not think like that, but that's how I think about it. You know what I'm saying? Oh my gosh, she is thick. Good Lord. Milk does the body good. Anyway, guys, I'm sorry. I just got a message. Forgive me. All right, guys. So I have to end the stream. I got to go for my morning workout. You know what I'm saying? Do something around the block real quick. Jap Animated says, investing is great, but buy your preps, gas, food, money, tools. Oh, yes. Thank you. Yeah, definitely. And that's something that I've been talking about for the last 2 years, right? Before the food shortage was even in place. Make sure you have your water, make sure you have food, canned goods and rice, they last the longest, right? Tuna, beans, you know what I'm saying? Also make sure you protect your crypto assets, get a cold storage wallet, get a nano ledger, get a or a trace or a descent, do your own research, or you can go on Patreon where I've done the research for you. I actually made a Patreon video giving my opinion on different cold storage wallets. I gave my opinion on 5 different ones, and I give you guys the pros and cons on it. So check that out on www.patreon.com/solotv84, www.patreon.com/solotv84. Okay. Yeah, guys, at the end of the day, man, I don't know if this video might be outdated by the end of the day if we continue to go down. But guys, keep your head up. This is not the end of the world. If you made it through last June, you good. If you made it through 2020 March, you good. If you and shoo, if you were around in 2018 and 2019, people call this crypto winter? Y'all call this crypto winter? What? All my 2019 vets, y'all should be laughing right now. That's an insult to people that were around in 2018 and 2019. Now, I will say this. We ain't got nothing on the people that were around in 2013 and 2015. See, that's my alarm clock. That means it's time to run. We ain't got nothing on 2013 and 2015 vets. I will concede that. But this is crypto winter, man. This just a little dust storm, which might end up being a lot worse. But you know what? Keep your head up, man. Keep your head up. Keep your head up, guys. You know what I'm saying? Well, if Bitcoin goes down to 5,000 or 7,000 or 10,000, I guess I got to go back to making pod videos then, huh? I hope not. ain't nobody gonna care. They're like, man, let's get back to the pogging solo. We don't care about this crypto.
I'm Michael Jordan. Stop it. Get some help.